Hello, I'm so excited to have you here today to watch this free Patreon video. This is a sample of what I offer you on patreon.com. So you'll be watching something randomly pulled from our history that you can get an idea of what it's like to be a patron. Now you can go over to patreon.com and for free, you can sign up and look at all the different things that we have out there for you. But once you get there, you can look around also and see if there's anything you'd like to do. You can join for $5 a month and watch a video every single day of the work week, Monday through Friday. Or you can choose to be mentored, and there's information on there about that as well. So come on over to Patreon, enjoy this video, and really think about this. Is this something you need, want, deserve? I think you do. Come on, have a great day. Hello, my dear patrons. Good morning. Today is Thursday, April 28th, and it is errand day. So if you're an at-home homemaker, this is the day you're going to go pick up your groceries, deliver your things to the Goodwill or whatever charity you're going to drop your things you've decided to give away to. If you're payroll, you can also do that on your lunch hour, on your way to work, or on your way home. You might want to delegate whoever picks up your groceries, or maybe you pick those up on your way home. Just make sure that all of you have a lighter supper planned for tonight, something that doesn't require a lot of work, because you're going to be putting away groceries, possibly separating meat, dividing it, labeling it, all those things. Otherwise, you're going to cram it in the fridge, maybe even forget about it, and you might lose some valuable dollars. Groceries are not cheap, just in case you didn't know. Okay, so our inspiration for today is protect your time. Protect your time. And to protect your time, you have to have a plan. You have to say, this is what I'm going to do from here to here, and from here to here, and from here to here. So that means that you own these slots of time, and that if somebody comes in and wants to take your slot of time, you're allowing that, and you're not protecting your time. So that in essence, it is allowing people to steal from your family or whatever that time was for. Let's give you a really hard example. A really hard, concrete example was what I mean by hard. A concrete example would be, let's say that this morning you're going to get your groceries. Your children are at-home homeschoolers, and they're older and they're doing things on their own. You're taking your little ones with you. You're going to go pick up your groceries, drop your things off at Goodwill, and drop by the library and take the little one in, and maybe pick up a new book for him or her and drop off some others. Like in this case, you'd actually do the library before you did the groceries. You'd have to be mindful when you're planning. But let's say that you ran into a friend at the library, and she says, oh, come have coffee with me. The kids can play, blah, 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 blah. Okay, and you say, sure. I mean, I know it sounds fun. It sounds like something that would be great, but it won't be fun in the long run because you didn't protect your time. So you ended up spending an hour with your friend having coffee at Starbucks or McDonald's or wherever you were, and the kids playing. And when you get home, you still have to go get your groceries. And when you get home, you have to unpack your groceries, put your groceries away. Your children at home might have homeschool questions. The little ones need to take a nap and they haven't even had lunch yet. Everything is out of whack because you stole from your family an hour to give to your friend on a whim. Instead, what you want to say is, that sounds great. Can we plan to do that later this week? And look and see, what day is your free day? When can you do something like that with your friend? I'm not saying you can't have fun with your friend. It's just the serendipity of doing things at the last second is not something that is built into your schedule right now when you have children at home, okay? If you don't have kids and you have nothing else planned, absolutely. But you're not at that stage yet. And if you are, congratulations. High five. Okay. That's what I wanted to talk about. Now let's talk about what we're doing today. We are in our zone 5, the main living room or the main family area. And it should be your second to last day, if you're an at-home homemaker, of doing your 15 minutes of decluttering in this room, or your second to last day of deep cleaning in this room, one small thing that takes 15 minutes or less. It's also, besides errand day and zone, if you're payroll, you're going to be doing your zone again on Saturday morning. So be mindful of that hour that you're putting together for your master living room, or your main living room, your main family area is what I'm trying to say. So I know you've already done your planning. You did it last Sunday. Go look at it and make sure it still looks good. The same for you girls who plan on a daily basis and you do your planning on Wednesday. You know, look at your planner. Are you sticking to it? Are you doing what you said you'd do? I think the thing you'll discover is if you are sticking to your plan, you'll say, wow, I did all this week already, and I only have this to do today. It's not hard. It just takes discipline and mindfulness, and I talk to you about that all the time. So here we go. We're going to get up this morning. We're going to do our morning routine. We're going to follow it with laundry and paper if that's something that's in your bailiwick. If you have to do that, then you're going to get your children up, put them through their morning routine, do a clutter stop. Payroll, you're going to go to work. You may have to stop and deliver a child to school on your way and go to work. At-home homemakers, if you have to take somebody to school, make sure you've done your morning routine before you leave. Don't go there looking like you just got out of bed. Get up and do your morning routine before you get your kids up. Then take your children to school if you have to take them. If you are homeschooling your children, don't homeschool them right after breakfast and clean up. You're going to spend that 15 minutes doing your zone work and getting it out of the way. Then you can homeschool. If you don't have homeschooling, then you can play with your children, enjoy the morning, whatever. You've got a hard stop for lunch. Make lunch, enjoy lunch, clean up after lunch, do a clutter stop at home homemakers, and then go on with the rest of your day. Now, if it's errand day, you might want to run your errands when your baby gets up from her nap or his nap, or you might want to run your errands earlier in the day. And if it requires you taking all the children, then take all the children. If they're all small, put them all in, buckle them all up, go by the library, take them all out, go into the library if that's your plan. Remember, you have a limit. You're only going to be here 20 minutes or whatever your limit is. And then turn in the books from last week that you don't forget, and they're in a bag and you've got them by the front door. Go to whatever other places you need to go, and at last go to your grocery store, have them put your groceries in the back, take them home or have them delivered, whichever. Put your groceries up and prep your vegetables if that's what you need to do. You know, I like to clean my celery. I like to buy it in the big things instead of buying the little ones. For me, it's more cost effective, and I find that the celery is fresher if I do that. So I clean my celery up. I chop up my lettuce, my romaine, and put it in, I wash it and put it in a big gallon Ziploc with some paper towel in the middle, on the bottom, in the middle, and on the top. So it's ready to go. It stays crisp all week. And, you know, get things prepared. So that's what happens when you bring groceries home. You separate your meats, you label your meats, all those things. So then you can put your children down for naps, your little ones. What else? That's it. So you've done that. And then you're going to have another clutter stop at lunch, if I didn't say that. And then we've got a hard stop for dinner. So let's bring in our payroll homemakers, pardon me, and have a hard stop for dinner. So we're going to have the payroll come in and do a clutter stop, second of the day for you. And then we're going to do prepare dinner, which takes about 30 minutes. Stay in your realm of comfort. If you're not a great cook, then use all the help you can get. Remember to serve hot foods hot and cold foods cold. Make them pretty and colorful, have varying tastes. Make sure that everybody likes at least something that you're serving for dinner. So if your child only likes macaroni and cheese and you're serving macaroni and cheese and ham and green beans, you know your child's going to eat macaroni and cheese. At least they're going to eat. You're going to have macaroni and cheese, green beans, and ham. But your child's going to have a little taste of ham and a little green bean. They got to taste it, okay? So you won't ever worry, and you don't fix a large amount of green beans and a large amount of ham in this example, or whatever it is you're serving. Always have something you know they'll eat, even if it's a sweet potato with brown sugar and butter, whatever. If it's one of your sides and it's their main, that's okay. Give them a little taste of something and they at least eat dinner, okay? Just a little hint. I was just having a conversation with one of my clients about that. All right, so next we're going to clean up after dinner with the help of the family. And then we're going to go get your before bed routine done, part A. So go and take your shower, wash your face, moisturize your skin, get your pajamas on, lay out your clothes for tomorrow, and put your clothes away from today, either in the dirty clothes or hang them back up. Then if you have little ones, you can put them through their morning routine, their before bed routine, kisses, prayers, hugs, story, all those things. And then their little routine is the same every day. It's calm, it's the same, it happens at the same time. That's ideal for them to sleep really well. And then leave them and you enjoy the rest of your evening. Did you do a before bed clutter check? I hope you did. Okay, and then we're going to have, and that's the same for payroll. You can do a clutter check with little kids right before their bed, even though you did one when you first came home. If you have bigger kids, you can do that right before bed. If you have no kids, you can do that right before bed. And now we're going to have a hard stop at about 9:30 for you to make sure the dishwasher has soap in it and it's running, the sink is wiped out, a new towel is put out, brush your teeth, floss your teeth, go to bed at a decent hour. That's today. And that's going to be a great day for you. Protect your time. Don't give it away. It doesn't belong to other people. It belongs to you. You're in charge of your time. If you commit to something, be very mindful before you commit of how long that's going to be, how much time that's going to involve, how much prep you're going to have to do before you do the thing you've committed to, how much after work is going to be involved, how much time your spouse or your children are going to lose from you. Be very mindful of your time. Okay, it's not wrong to give things away, to give some of your time away, but be mindful if you are going to impose on your family time. All right, that's it for today. Have a wonderful day, and always remember that you are beautiful. Prayer changes things. Be beautiful.